You ever wondered what it would be like to travel through space? Embark on a universe filled with outrageous characters and sci-fi gadgets that make you go pew 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 like a kid. Pew pew pew. Shia. Just imagine experiencing a galaxy far, far away. Oh wait, that's the Star Wars thing. A interdimensional cataclysmic adventure with two weird-looking gender-swapped rats and also two awkward robotic companions. That is a little game called Ratchet and Clank. Rift Apart. I forgot the last part. Platformer games. You either love them or you hate them. More specifically, modern platformer games. We come in a day and age where games that are considered as a collectathon, like Banjo or Mario, are viewed by many as archaic or outdated, which they are wrong, but somehow Ratchet and Clank feels like it belongs in the modern day era. I never really grew up with the Ratchet and Clank series, but I've always heard it was an okay platformer with good humor. And after playing Rift Apart, I can honestly say it's a lot more than just that. Rift Apart can be summed up by just 3 words. A fun, charming adventure. Now let's start with fun. Can you tell the difference between this and this? Yep, that's right. One of them has a sexual harassment lawsuit. And I think you know which one. The gameplay in which you have in Rift Apart is simply astonishing to look at. I mean, just look how insane the chaos ensues when you're cycling through gadgets and defensive mobility. It can make your parents go, "Son, what the hell is going on here? Is that a frickin' robot dinosaur falling out of the sky? Holy mo-" The gadgets in this game is absolutely amazing. Every single weapon has a unique way of dealing with enemies, and with the DualSense controller, you can actually feel the difference. The Enforcer has heavy barrels. Buzzblades has buzzsaws bouncing off repeatedly. Black Hole Storm is an LMG that kills enemies by imploding them into black holes. There's even a weapon that can make you shoot a beam blast as if it was a DBZ move. And those are just the ones that I use. There are 16 more weapons to choose from, and all upgradable too. Although the enemies do somewhat feel the same, including bosses, its variety of gunplay is what kept me playing from beginning to end. And if this isn't the core concept of fun, then I don't know what fun is.
Oh boy, that's a doozy.
A great story emphasizes on its characters and its plot structure. A good story just likes to take you for a ride through this amazing, mesmerizing world. Ratchet and Clank is not necessarily a great story, but a good one at that. It's strange that some people were disappointed about the story in this game, because overall, it's a simple story that takes you through these extraordinary dimensions in order to save these 2 worlds. Mario Odyssey is a great example on how a fantastic game can have a simple story. I'm pretty sure everyone can agree that saving the princess isn't the most original idea. But see, that's my point. You don't need to have an in-depth story to make a great game. Sure, it makes it better, but it doesn't need it as long as it's still fun. I think what makes Rift Apart so interesting is that it reminds me of playing classic PS2 platforming games. It has this family-friendly level of humor that tends to almost give subtle nods towards adult humor. And I think that's the charm of the game. Its simple writing conveys their characters' personalities, full on black and white, but in return builds these adventures that both Ratchet and Rivet go through be a lot more meaningful. In some ways, the environment in every dimension you visit has its own story. The world building in this game is phenomenal and so integral to the game's identity. I mean, just look how gorgeous this looks. It's simply brilliant, which is why I believe this is what makes this game so damn charming. Oh, yeah, alright. So, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart has got to be one of the best games to play on the PS5, and a must-have exclusive. I've spent about 30 hours on this game, and probably more with New Game Plus in mind. And to top it all off, I platinum the hell out of this game. So please, do yourself a favor and play this fun game, because I guarantee you, it's a multi-dimensional experience that you never want to get away from. Also, get a PS5.